Well, bullying continues to become a growing issue, and it doesn't just affect children. So joining us now to talk more about bullying is inspirational speaker and author Gabriella van Rij. And Gabriella, thanks for being with us.
Thanks for having me.
So first of all, let's talk about why is this a growing issue in our schools, in our workplaces even? What is causing this?
I think it's a huge epidemic because the bullying is an extreme form of meanness. And what happens is that you get the individual gets isolated, and you actually get picked upon for your uniqueness. And I think that when that happens, it is excruciating every day to go through that. And so you can't live a normal life. It's that paralyzing for you.
And what have you done? Have you done research? Have you been seeing this in the schools?
I've always known about it because I stand out. And so I was ostracized at school, so I know all about isolation. But what I've done ever since I wrote the book is go out in schools in Canada and talk about it. And what is amazing when you look at it is the children actually know a lot more than the adults do. So with other words, they're really very well aware of the level of meanness. They're aware that it continues with cyberbullying, which of course I never experienced.
That has added a whole new dimension.
Oh, yes.
Because kids who are too afraid to bully someone face to face are now doing it on the internet or through a text message. That makes it even tougher.
It makes it tougher, but there is a way out of there. And there's so many organizations springing up. In my case, for example, I'm working with the bullyingacademy.org.
Okay.
And they have a software for middle schools.
Oh, wow.
So it's already for a little bit bigger kids, but at least they're putting it out there. And children are learning more and more. And I think I heard from the founder that the schools that have the software have 50% less bullying than the ones that don't.
That's pretty effective.
So by people speaking about the topic and by you newscasters doing the same, hopefully we'll get something out there.
I hope so, and I've done several stories about bullying, and I get good responses every time saying that this helped my child, or this helped our family or our school. So I'm glad to hear that. Now tell us about why you think that this movie that recently came out is a good thing.
I think it's a good thing because it gives us first of all, what I thought is the producers really did a good job. But there's so many forms of bullying that we can't discuss it in this one case. There's just no way.
No way.
So we have 3 boys, 2 girls. Apparently the suicide rates are higher with the boys than the girls. So I presume that's why they did that. But again, there is, first of all, it's heart-wrenching. I think when you watch it, I watched it in Chicago. There were a lot of teens in the movie, and they were very upset by the educators. So one of the things that I think we need to talk about is get the educators and the parents to really learn that this is not going away. You can't deny it.
That's one of the things, getting everyone involved.
Yes.
Yes.
And the parent often comes in but a little bit late and is then so surprised that their child is being bullied. But again, we need to look at all groups, the bully, the victim, and the educators.
Okay, and tell us about quickly before we go, about your book.
My book is With All My Might, and it's a memoir of learning how to accept yourself.
There it is right there, if you want to check it out. All right, well, thanks for being with us today, and we'll be right back.
Thank you very much.